I'm so happy to stand before you today, a much more confident and secure woman. It hasn't always been this way, and I want to tell you how that happened. When I was 3, I lost my daddy, my very best friend. And then when I was 12, I lost my mom. Gosh, my sister was older and raised me, but she didn't know how to pour into me and encourage me, tell me that I could do anything that I wanted to do or set out to do. So I had very low self-esteem. And I brought that into my marriage. I had a very dysfunctional and very trying marriage for 17 years. I shrunk back from people. I did not want them to know how miserable I was. So eventually I realized, who you surround yourself with matters. I got down on my knees and I prayed for a best friend. And that's when God brought Marilyn. She is an encourager, a believer in me. We serve each other and we would do anything for each other. We have each other's backs. We stand in the gap for each other and we just love each other unconditionally. So about 10 years ago, we decided that we could encourage each other even more with these sayings, as we call them. The beginning of the year, January 1st, we would pick a slogan or a saying that would carry us through the year to encourage one another, refresh our heart and soul and mind in how we wanted to live and how we wanted to function. One of them was let go and let God. She was much better at that than me. I tend to want to take things back from God. Another one was just get her done. Well, that was the year that I started my book. And you know what? There were a lot of times when I wanted to give up or I didn't think I was enough. And Marilyn would say, just get her done. And it really helped. Another one that we selected was grateful hearts bring peaceful minds. Now, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. When we told each other, grateful hearts bring peaceful minds, we began to be more peaceful. When we incurred different trials within our families or her job or our children's families, I forgot about all those sayings until recently. My mother-in-law and my father-in-law came to live with us. She had advanced Alzheimer's and she eventually died on January 5th. But in the process, I bathed her, fed her, dressed her, cleaned her when she soiled herself. And because of COVID, I even cut her hair. She had a beautiful, full, white head of hair. But when I cut it, boy, did I do it. She looked like a spiked up Billy Idol rock star when I got done with her. I was so embarrassed for her and for me, but I got better. And then after that, I realized that everything that we did together was really meaningful. I really felt horrible when she died. I went into a funk. I pretty much pulled away from people and was kind of like depressed. And I didn't know how to pull myself out of it until those 3 sayings came back into my mind. I realized I needed to let go and let God take her to heaven and stop wanting her here with me. And then I realized I got her done. Every day, I did the best of my ability to make sure she was well cared for. And then grateful hearts bring peaceful minds. I asked myself, would I do it all over again? Of course I would. Why? Because I was grateful that I had the opportunity to serve her in that way. Grateful hearts do bring more peaceful minds, and I began to let go of her and enjoy more peace and came out of that funk. That opportunity to have that outlook brings us to this year's motto, look for the silver linings. There are silver linings, blessings behind every trial that you go through. When you look for the silver lining, you become grateful. And then as you become more grateful, you can become much more peaceful. Thank you.